Well, good afternoon, St. Francis and John, and Diocese of Lexington. Deacon Dallas and I, we just finished Mass praying for you all, pray for the end of this pandemic. And today we celebrate a great saint, St. Catherine Siena. And the funny part is, in the midst of praying, I was praying to somehow St. Peter will help intercede somehow because I'm looking for some really fresh fish. And next thing you know, after Mass, Deacon Dallas said, guess what? I got some fish for you. So beautiful crappie, he even put in frozen. Okay, so Deacon Dallas, thank you, sir.
You're quite welcome.
What you have to say about this magnificent story, how to catch all these beautiful fish?
Well, you were praying for a miracle, and the only miracle there was I brought the fish.
There you go. All right, and that's a blessing. Deacon Dallas is wonderful in very great ministry and support our parish. Many of you already know him, but you know, we have that great show, right? What's that show? The Triple D's?
Triple D's.
Triple D's.
Deacons discussing doctrine.
Deacon discussing doctrine with drink. Oh,
Well, that's not part of the D's, but there is some drink if
definitely.
you see us on camera.
Okay. So it happened on Friday evening at 7:45, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tune in. It's a live broadcast with Deacon Tim and Deacon Dallas. Great deacon that we have. And so therefore, well, once again, thank you for this fish.
You're quite welcome.
So I have not decided what to do with it yet, but the miracle already happened that Deacon Dallas, he can multiply fish. Multiply, not loads, but fish. More than one. So I have a few in here. So tune in for how we can do this, take care of this beautiful fish for my tummy. God bless. Well, hello, Francis and John. Guess what I got? Some crappie. Thanks to Deacon Dallas, he gave it to me. And today, how we gonna deal with it? You know, for me, normally, kind of sad when people caught such a beautiful fish like this. In American culture, we gotta fillet it and throw the rest in the water. How tragic. But I'm gonna try to do something with this. I'm sure many of you have never seen this before. I'm gonna clean it in a way, shave the head. You know, my favorite of the fish is the eyeballs. It's the best. So I'm gonna clean it up, okay? Watch a little bit and see what it look like. But anyhow, I hope everybody doing okay out there. It's kind of a tough moment right now as the government try to restart the economy and church, we try to reopen it. There's a lot of concern, a lot of issues. So hope about a bear in there, okay? So beginning how to clean this fish, basically I'm gonna clip everything off, okay? I'm gonna clean a little bit. So get yourself a nice scissor. So all this stuff we can't eat. So all I have to do is just clip it off. See, tail, I'll cut it everything off. See, sometimes American culture, we love to fry them, right? In a southern style. And we can eat all the fin, actually very crunchy. So some of you might not never seen that before. See, I clean all the stuff off very nicely. There you go. Big old fin right here. Have no need for it. I'll clip right off. All right. So normally, like I say, most fishermen, when they catch this, and they just clean it. And such a tragic, okay? For me, the head is very important. We don't want the mouth. So all you have to do is just clip it off. See? Very nice. Simple. Just clip them off nicely. All the gill. Alright? Simple as that. Okay. Now, we got ourselves a nice stomach here. I'm gonna go into it and cut it slowly, open it up. Just slowly open it up because I'm gonna do something with it, okay? There you got it. See? There's the gut. So, well, after the gut is done, guess what we have here? Look at this. Gorgeous eggs. And that is the extremely great delicacy. We love this stuff, okay? So you will see later how to taste how good it is. So basically I just wash, clean it up a little bit. I leave the scale on for a reason, okay? Because I will bake it, not fry it, but I bake it with rock salt. Could be interesting. So bear with me on that. I got a few more fish to finish, okay? And I'll come back, put it all together in a neat way. So in the meantime, hope everybody doing okay out there. I know it's tough, difficult time. That combination, the excitement, fear at the same time, but always remember the gift of faith and what means Jesus gave to us, to trust in your family and support each other. So therefore, it's very important to keep that into perspective. So hopefully to see you all very soon, and we try to reopen public mass. I'm in the process of talking to our bishop and see what they're gonna work out in a way, proper protocol, just being pray for patience, pray for perseverance, pray to be respectful of one another for the good of our community at large. So I know there's a lot of anxiousness out there and fear and angry. You know, it's easy for us to go into blaming, but yet for us, the true Christian faith, and we trust. You know, we trust in the government, in their job, doing their job, and we trust in our church, but foremost, we trust and faith in God. He give us peace and trust one another. So I'll be back, see you in a minute. Well, we finally cleaned them. I can see, clean properly, de-gutted. I still, like I said, I keep the shell because there's a reason behind that. The part inside that I will keep is really good is the eggs. We're gonna do something with that later, okay? So when you keep the shell, the scale, because there's a lot of slime on it, so I use salt. Salt has a great way to clean all the slime off. So I pour salt into it and rub it real nice from the head down to the toe. And it's also eliminate a lot of the fishy smell, So this is always the tradition for us. You know, I used to live on the ocean. Like I say, we don't do a lot of crazy things. Like I say, we're gonna do a bake with rock salt. Okay, you can see. Normally you use a bigger fish, but this is small. I think it's hard to do. Okay, so I'm gonna rub it nice. Can you tell? Rub the head, get the salt into it, and the salt can also season the fish as well. So rub it real nice and make sure to eliminate all the slime on the scale, because the scale, when I bake it, you can see it protect from the rock salt, okay? So it keep the moist inside. When we're to eat, we just peel the scale off. That's all you have to do, okay? When it's set up, I'll come back and tell you more about it, okay? After a while, I'm gonna rinse it and prepare for the next step, okay? See you in a minute. Well, this is how we make rock salt. To pack it in, you gotta sell simple ice cream rock salt. You can get that anywhere, right? And then some eggs, smash in there, all right? And then, this is my favorite, to play like mud. You can mix them in nicely. So the egg and the salt kind of blend together. Is that nice? There you go. Now, we take this one over here. You what? It's a crazy idea. Have you ever tried this before? can be fun, isn't it? Just like playing with mud. How fun that is. I think we should teach our children know how to play. Because cooking is awesome. See, I make myself a nice bundle of salt. See? Okay? So, as you can see, it packed salt in nicely. Okay? And we put it into the oven to bake about 475. Okay? Probably depend on the side of the oven. So the rock will be hardening and we'll cook the meat inside. Okay? That will take about, I would think about 45 minutes or so, depend how, like I say, the side of the oven. So I'm gonna put it in and we'll see what happens, okay? See you in a minute. Well, this is the first round while we wait for the fish. What we have here, fish eggs. See that? See how nice that is? See, if you fillet the fish, you will miss out this best product of the fish. Let me see. I'll be the first trial of this. You'll be jealous, right? Fish eggs in the simple season. Yum. See you in a minute. Well, I just finished baking it. And then this is what it looked like, the rock salt. You can see it's very hard. See? I will wait for it to cool down before we can hammer it and take out the fish, the treasure. Huh? I'm talking about the gift of that wonderful. Anyhow, I just want to express my thanks to Deacon Dallas. Okay, Deacon Dallas very intrigued about how am I going to take care of the fish that he gave me. So Dallas, Deacon Dallas, this is for you. So in a moment, we'll see what it tastes like. Okay, talk to you later. The hammer, already solid. Can you tell? You need to miss the hammer to make sure it open like a treasure chest, right? So let's see what we can do. There's a rock. There's the rock. You got to remove gently so the salt would not tampering anything, okay? So I'm trying to remove so I get my fish. Can you see? Gently, all right? There's the first treasure. There we are. Get myself a knife, spackle. There you go. See? Clean all up nicely. Like a treasure chest, huh? You know, the favorite that you're talking about. And I always say, it's always my favorite. The eyeball. Look. Is that scrumptious? Ah. Scrumptious. Okay? Now, what I want to do, so I can get the shell off. You see, you peel the shell right out of it. You peel the meat right out of it. You peel the meat right out of it. There you go. The skin is out. The skin is out. The skin is out. The scale and everything. You see? Now, clean this nicely. Got yourself a nice, look at this flavor. Yum! So, thank you for Deacon Dallas for this great fish. Thank you for you all. fun, isn't it? Cooking rock salt fish is a way, instead of frying it, instead of fillet and waste the entire creature of fish, you can eat this, make this way, do a dressing with it, all kind of stuff. So anyhow, hope you enjoy it, okay? And I'll go back to finish my great fish. God bless. Peace out. Well, I hope you enjoyed that crazy idea of how taking care of the fish. That is very personal of my culture. Actually, many culture that actually retain the whole fish. And then even though the fish is small, but you still can keep the whole thing because the flavor is so deep in it, okay? So anyhow, hope you enjoyed the crazy idea that I offer, this new crazy thing you can do during this time. It's fun. Get your hand dirty with eggs and rock salt and peel the shell off and all this fun thing. But anyhow, for a dessert, I have a dear friend and she have a specialty in the dessert. So I'm gonna turn you over to her, okay? Her name is Lindsay, very sweet dear friend. And she willing to do this with me during this time of difficulty, and she in her own kitchen, and she have this great expertise, simple again. I believe in simple meal, okay? A simple dessert. So turn over to her. Lindsay, it's to you.
Hi, Father Lynn and St. Francis and St. John. I thank you all for having me today. We are going to make peanut butter cookies with 3 ingredients. 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of sugar, and 1 egg. We put all these ingredients into a bowl and mix it thoroughly. We preheat our oven to 350 degrees. We spray our cookie sheet. Then we roll our cookies into 1-inch balls or drops and place them on the baking sheet 2 inches apart. We bake our cookies 7 to 8 minutes for chewy cookies, or 8 to 10 minutes for crunchy cookies. Here's our finished product. Thank you and God bless, and we will get through this, and we will get through this together with God and Father Lynn's help.